Hangout call presentation. We're very excited about what's going on. Never expected the things that are happening to be happening in quite in the way they're happening. Very, very exciting. Today what we're going to be doing is making some very important announcements. We're going to be showing you why this system is so different, and why we're so excited about it, and why you should be too. And I've got with me Michael Price here, the founder of Price's Possibilities. Michael, how you doing?
Doing very good. Well, want to apologize for the technical challenges. And could people just confirm that they can see and hear us? Because I was just checking the chat roll, and a few people said that they weren't seeing it. And it still says please stand by for me, Neil. So
no, we're live. We're good.
We are live.
Yeah, I'm telling you we are. So absolutely.
It does say okay. Someone else says stand by. Someone else says live. Okay.
Remember, we're on a 15-second delay, so we're there.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I see. Okay.
Very excited about what?
Okay. Go ahead, Neil.
Well, you got the floor. I was just letting everybody know, how excited we are about everything that's going on.
All right. Well, let me tell you. Besides being late, so my wife will tell you I'm often late, and that's one of my downfalls. So I'll try and do my best to more than make up for it. Let me tell you about why I'm so excited to work with Neil. Neil Gass, who you're getting an opportunity to meet for the first time, as the founder and owner of the Power Lead System, has been a client of ours since 2005. So for the last 8 years, he's come to us. We've developed 4 custom recruiting systems for different companies for him. First one was a company by the name of Global Resorts Network. Some of you may have known Global Resorts. Mark Hoverson, who's a well-known marketer, has a lot to do with Global Resorts. Anyway, Neil came to us. We built a custom recruiting system for Global Resorts, but he also went to the owner of Global Resorts prior to working with us and said, hey, you've got a great product, but you really need to turn this into an opportunity where people can make a lot more money, and that's what helped Global Resorts take off. Now, over the last few years, our company, Priceless Possibilities, we've been creating custom recruiting systems for network marketing companies, direct sales companies, leaders in the industry since 1999. And we've had people for many years come to us and say, hey, why don't you turn your product into a business opportunity? And we've said no, 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 repeatedly no, 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 because we don't want the headaches and all that's involved with it. But when Neil came to us a few months back and said, hey, I want to create a 5th custom system with you, we said, sure, we'd love to. What's the product? He said, your service. We were, at that point, open to discussions because Neil's a perfectionist, and what you're going to see is he's taken a lot of the ideas that we've had and improved them considerably and turned this into something that's really going viral. I'm going to show you some numbers on Alexa that just have blown us away, and we're going to show you behind the scenes the product. I did a brief little an overview of our product with someone recently in their group, and for about an hour, and at the end of the hour realized I forgot to talk about the compensation, which was extremely exciting to me because it says that we're so confident in the tremendous value that we have as a product. And I'm sure when Neil, which he's going to talk about now, the compensation plan, the uniqueness of it, you'll see why so many people are so excited. So Neil, tell us about the compensation plan. Why have people been so excited? And what's the new twist to the twist? We have a new change to the compensation plan.
And actually, this kind of brings us to a major announcement. And Michael, I just wanted to say, it's great working with you and your vision and the things that you bring to mind for me. It's like it's like this perfect pair combination, of us working together. So I really do appreciate that, and all the things that you've done and put into Price's Possibility over the last 2 decades is why we're here. So thank you so much for that, and just looking forward to many, many more years. We have been getting and had been getting a lot of feedback from the leaders and from other people, from everybody in the company, a lot of people in the company, and the distributors, the members were letting us know, look, we really would like to have more people that we're making this 50% match on. Why are you limiting us to 5 people? There was a lot more feedback as well, but you know, the other day we got together with a few of them, and we were on the phone for a couple of hours, and we were talking and going over the options, and you know, running the numbers. And you know, this is, I can tell you, this is very, very, very exciting, because what we've done is we've enhanced the marketing plan. We've made this small change just to make it that much better for you, for the people that you introduced to the program. And this is what it is, and this is extremely exciting. Instead of being limited to 5 people, and I'll explain the compensation plan briefly, but instead of being limited to 5 people that you're allowed to make that 50% match on, because that's tremendous. I mean, people love that. It's a great, incredible feature about this marketing plan. The way it works is actually very, very simple. It works the exact same way as it did before, where every other sale rolls up, your even sales 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. But instead of every sale going frontline thereafter, what happens is every 5th sale thereafter rolls up. Now that's the difference in the new twist that we made. And the reason we did that, number one, is because this is going to give you a lot more opportunities to make those 50% matching bonus checks, because now you have the unlimited potential here to receive those 50% matching bonus checks, because that is what people want. And another important thing that we were getting feedback from was, well, look, if I bring someone in and I train them and I help them, I don't really like the fact that there's going to be a point in time where I no longer make any revenue or income from that person. I mean, I trained them, I brought them in, I introduced them. Why are you going to cut me off at only 5 of their roll-ups? And we agreed, and we saw the flaw in that. And so we have made this better. We've made it more exciting. It's very simple. I mean, it's very easy to explain. So for those of you that maybe haven't seen the compensation plan video, you can watch that. But what we do is we have a twist in 100% commissions. I'll just recap it very, very quickly, where all of your odd numbered sales are going to go onto your front line. Out of a $30 per month product cost, which we're going to be going over the product, you're going to make $20 per month for every sale that lands on your front line. Your odd numbered sales, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and your even numbered sales are going to roll up. Sales 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, and that's how the pattern goes. But here's the twist that we're so excited about. You know, people usually, when you roll up a person, there's this feeling of, oh man, I just lost this person. Well, that's not the case here, because you don't lose anybody, because with our twist, what happens is you're going to make a 50% matching bonus on the entire pay line of every single one of your roll-ups. And again, your roll-ups are sales 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and now it's 15, 20, 25, 30, etc. So the opportunity has just gotten better. And Michael, can you let us know, because of this enhancement that we've made, what we've had to do and where that puts us as far as launch?
Okay, I'm going to actually go to screen share here. So confirm if you see this, Neil. They start screen share. And actually, I'm going to refresh it in case Alexa has given some new numbers. And I will make it a little larger. Yep, they just did give us new numbers. So let's make that a little larger. So guys, here's what I want to show you. And then I'm going to answer Neil's specific question. This is Alexa.com. And if you go to plsfunnel.com, plsfunnel.com / and an 8-digit code is your unique address that you have for introducing others to what we call the early notification list page. That's the page that looks like this, okay, where it has the 4 videos, the PLS overview, the compensation plan, the free lead system, and the FLS features. This Hangout that we're doing right now, by the way, will replace this tab that you see for PLS features. So, you'll be able to send people back to your early notification list page. They'll see that. But getting back over here to Alexa, what this is saying is, if you're not familiar with Alexa, they say that the lower the number, when you get to number one, you're the number one most popular website in the world. And if you ever, they say, if you ever get in the top 100,000, then you're doing really, really good. Okay? We introduced this 3 weeks. And what's today? Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Today, 3 weeks and 26 days ago. And I'm going to scroll down here. So we're at 24,952 for those of you that maybe aren't seeing this, but you're hearing this. I'm going to scroll down here, and what it's going to show you is the traffic ranking in the world for the last 7 days. So, oh wow, it's the first time I'm seeing a little downturn. But in the world, 3,466 in the world in the last 7 days. It's just blowing my mind. Now, why is that? Well, a lot of you have seen the uniqueness and the value. We'll show you the details of our product, but also the uniqueness of the compensation plan that Neil was just talking about, that 50% twist. We'll talk about how that compares to some other companies out there where the huge value and the leverage of having pass-ups is that while you pass up a few people, other people pass up people to you who pass up people to you, etc. So people love the leverage of the pass up, but with other plans, you get every other plan I've seen, basically, you get nothing on your pass up. So because of that, that's what's getting this buzz out there. But the other thing is this: it's the being in the pre-launch. And I'm not saying that after launch, especially after launch, when people get to use the tools that we have and see how valuable it is, then this thing is going to just explode. But the simplicity of being able to send someone over to your early notification list page, for them to click on this register for our early notification list button and immediately get redirected over to a page where they have their own unique code with some tools right there on one page, personal phone calls. We're going to put banners on this shortly. It just makes it so simple, so fast, so easy that's what's creating people telling people telling people. The actual numbers from 26 days ago, we've seen that every one person that people tell has turned into over 9 people in 26 days. So that's the viral nature of you tell one person, they're going to tell someone, who tells someone, who tells someone, etc. Now with the compensation plan twist, so with all that being said, let's get to the question everybody's been asking us: when are we going to launch? So with the change, we literally, I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning over the weekend talking to Neil and some other key people on the team. And we went back and forth on many different options, and we just are absolutely committed to making sure we've got the best thing out there. This twist to the twist that we've just thrown in, where we're going to, after your 10th customer, going to allow you to keep 4 and pass up your 5th one, keep the next 4, pass up the next 5th one, etc., etc. So in other words, number 15, 20, 25, 30, etc. gives you the opportunity to earn a lot more income, a lot more leverage of people being passed up. That's going to delay us about 2 weeks. Now, the reason for that is, it's not that it takes exactly 2 weeks to do the programming, but we do hundreds of tests. When it comes to compensation, your money, our money, everybody's money, we want to make sure that, the saying, show me the money, you want to make sure you get the money, right? You're putting a lot of time and effort into this. So that's backing us up 2 weeks. And then because of the buzz of the pre-launch and a couple other tweaks that we're doing, that's going to take, a few days here, a few days there, we've got a date that we picked that we feel real good about, and that's September 26th. Now, September 26th is not tomorrow, and believe me, Neil and I wish it were yesterday, because the sooner we launch, the more money that's coming in for us. Same thing for you guys. The sooner we launch, the better. But what we know is, wisdom says to pay attention to the details and to do things right. There's a saying in carpentry: measure twice, cut once. We are absolutely committed to making sure that when we launch, everything works really, really well, exactly as it should. So with that, the upside of launching on September 26th means a couple of extra weeks we'll need to do the changes to the compensation plan. But the other extra couple weeks, again, we're going to have a few other things that we're adding in and so forth. But that's going to give you a couple extra weeks of people telling people. Now, I will want to say, because we're getting ready to transition over and show you behind the scenes why people are so in love with the product and why you'll be so excited about this, why people will sign up and use it for a long, long time and tell others, is the fact that, you know, people want to have something that they can stand behind and that they feel really good about. So you're going to see that, and that's what we're about to show you. So Neil, you had a few things you wanted to show about the free lead system, which is a very important component of the Power Lead system. You want to take that back over and show that?
Yeah. Okay, let me bring this up. All right, and now, Michael, are you able to undo your, okay, there, you got that, okay. So let me check this. Well, all right, thanks, Michael. Get this one.
Okay.
I'm going to get in here in just a second.
Just click on screen
okay,
share.
I got it. There we go. How's that?
There we go. Okay.
All right. So, you know, and this is why I'm so excited too, is because, you know, as great as our compensation plan is, I mean, it really is about this product, because we've got literally, you know, thousands of people using this platform in various different companies, and there's a reason, okay? It's because it works, it's simple, and it's very, very effective. So here we are in the back office. I'm just going to show you a couple of things, and then Michael, I'm going to hand that back over to you. So I'm going to just click here on websites, and that's going to bring me to a page where I'm basically going to be setting up a particular sales funnel. And what I love about this is how simple it is to set up. And notice right here, it says choose your landing page. So I'm going to assign a lead capture page that I want to lead out with for this particular domain that I have. And I've got some specific lead capture pages for the Power Lead system. I've got another choice here.
Hey Neil, I'm not seeing it. Are you scrolling down?
Where are you watching? Because there's a 15-second delay on the Hangout page, just so you know.
Okay. No, I'm watching through the Hangout. Go ahead.
Okay. Now also we've got, you know, some lead capture pages to promote any company at all. And we've also got these incredible sales pages, and we're also adding some funnels in here as well, because some people are going to want to promote and drive people to a funnel type of sales presentation. Some people are going to want to drive people to a quote-unquote sales page. So let's show you how simple this is to set up one of your funnels here. I'm going to select this one here. I'm going to save my choice. And the next page it's asking me is, what page do I want my prospects to see next, right after they opt in? Well, notice I can bring my prospects to any URL that I want for that lead capture page. I have the opportunity to enter a website into my system that will save me a step. I can just click this button here. But I want to point out something here, that we've got a sales page. So I'm going to either direct them to a sales page with a timer or no timer. So I'm going to choose the one without the timer, and there's going to be about 4 or 5 other choices here at launch. We've already got them completed. We're just going to add them to your selections. And all I'm going to do is click Save My Choice. And the next page that pops up is, which autoresponder campaign do I want my prospects to receive? Well, notice it's already defaulted to what we suggest based on the lead capture page that you selected. So based on that page, the recommended autoresponder campaign is the Power Lead System Opportunity Campaign. And I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and that's it. That's all there is. It's just a few clicks. That is 100% set up, ready to go. When my prospect goes there and they fill out their information and opt in, that's automatically going to send them into the autoresponder campaign and add them to my contact manager. Now, one thing I want to point out too is I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to create my own email campaign. I just want to show you this really quick because I think this is really, really cool. So I'm just going to hover over email, voice, and text, and I'm going to click on view or add campaigns. So I'm going to add an email campaign, and then I'm going to name it. You can name it anything you want. And notice I've got the option here. I can choose any campaign inside the marketing system and copy it, which allows me to just go in and make a couple of easy changes. But I'm going to start from scratch and just create my own autoresponder campaign. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here that says add a new email to this campaign. And a lot of times I'll just put in a letter just to get me past the subject line, because it asked me for the subject line first, because I always like to insert their first name into the subject line. So now all I do is I'm just going to click on view edit, and this is going to allow me to edit the first email in my autoresponder campaign. So it's telling me I can add text here. Now watch this little drop down menu here. That's going to put the first name of my opt-in right there in the body of the email. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put that in the subject line, and I'm just going to say, how are you? And then I'm going to just say something simple. Okay, now there's a lot of things I can do here. I can easily add a picture, I can add links. I'm not going to go into any of that. I just wanted to show you basic functionality. So I'm going to save my changes. And remember, I named this campaign Wednesday. So now I've created, and by the way, I can add another email to this campaign. I can add unlimited emails to this campaign, or I can just leave it the way it is. But this particular campaign is called Wednesday. So let me show you what my system does now. I'm going to go back to websites, and whatever lead capture page that I choose, let's say I'm going to choose this one here. I'm going to save my choice. It's asking me to choose my sales page. Okay, it's defaulted to what it recommends, so I'm going to leave. I'm not even going to touch anything. I'm just going to leave it there. Now, remember I created that campaign Wednesday. I just did it just now. What I love about this system is you have complete freedom, flexibility to promote however you want. So let's say I want to use the campaign, the autoresponder campaign that I just created. Okay, well, there it is right there. So notice what happened was whenever you create a campaign, it magically, automatically puts that in the drop-down menu for you to select whenever you are setting up your sales funnel. And you are just going to love the way that works. It is very, very simple, very easy to do. And another thing that I'm going to show you, and then I'll hand it over to you, Michael, is back in the website section. Let's say I didn't quite like the copy on this page. Here's an any company lead capture page. So you're going to use one of these pages to promote anything you want. So before I do anything else, I'm going to click right here that says click here to make a copy of one of these pages. So I'm going to copy one of these pages. I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to save my choice. And I'm just going to rename it here. I'm going to name this page. Now look what happens. I can change it to say whatever I want. I don't have to leave it how it says. Maybe I didn't like the headline, so I want to change it a little bit. Whatever I want to do, I can do. I can make whatever changes I want. Okay? So once I make my changes, and by the way, I can even click on the source code and get real technical if I wanted to, but I'm going to leave it simple. I made the changes that I wanted, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save my changes to the lead capture page. I can view it if I wanted to, but when I go back to the website section now, I can attach that lead capture page that I just made my changes to. It's going to show me that right here. So I can attach that directly to my domain. I can save my choice. And what happens now is I can choose whatever autoresponder campaign that I want to go out with that particular lead capture page that I didn't really create it, I just altered it. So, you know, if I wanted to send out the Wednesday campaign that I just created a few moments ago, I can do that. So I love this. I mean, you know, just being able to set up your lead capture page and you know, your autoresponder campaign, that simple, all connected. One thing I'm going to show real quick, Michael, I almost forgot, is I'm in the website section here. I just clicked on websites, and there's a drop-down menu here that says become a free lead system forever member. I want to attract someone to become a free lead system member. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but here we have a selection of lead capture pages that simply allow you to give away a free lead system to your prospects. We've got different versions. Here's one. Take a look at it. And what I love about this is we give you absolute freedom and flexibility to promote, you know, however you want to promote. In other words, if you want to promote the Power Lead System, then what happens is when they accept their free lead system, they're going to see the Power Lead System sales page as part of that funnel. If you're promoting your primary, then when your prospects receive their free lead system, they're going to be exposed to your primary business. Not only through the autoresponder campaign, they're also going to see your primary business website, you know, personal URL. And then finally, you can use your AWeber list name, and we're not going to send them any autoresponders except for them to be able to log in. Okay, we're going to have videos that go over all this. We're going to have training. I know I'm going fast, but we're just trying to show you, you know, as much as we can. And Michael, why don't I do this one last thing? I'm not going to show them anything other than for those of, you know, anybody that hasn't actually seen our sales page, let's just give everybody a quick look at that so they get an idea. So assuming your prospect opted in to one of your lead capture pages, and you happen to be promoting the Power Lead System, we have a beautiful sales page. We're going to, you know, obviously integrate the timer so they can't see anything else until the timer runs out. All along the way, they can start their free trial, and we list all the benefits here of why they would want this system. We've got a great pop-up video here that shows them the benefits of the free lead system. Got the 36, you know, tells them about the 36 reports that they're going to get as part of their marketing system, you know, how they can create unlimited subdomains. So those funnels that I just showed you, I can create unlimited amount of those funnels and promote them all simultaneously at the same time. So I'm not limited to just one. And you can do that all from one marketing system. So I'll scroll down a little faster now. We get down to the sales page. It's got our compensation plan video on there. Again, they can start their free trial at any time. Has some more testimonials from real people. And then we have these great charts. So if the video wasn't good enough, they can come and read these charts and really understand how this compensation plan works. And then we summarize all the different the highlight the different parts of the product again and give them a real value, and then they have the opportunity to start their trial. And everybody's going to start their just by filling out their name and email. So Michael, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and pass that over to you. And I know you had some other things you wanted to share.
Okay, thank you very much. I do want to address, there's been a few people, well, let me get back over here to the Hangout. So let me go back over to, so am I back on, Neil?
You're on. So whenever
okay.
You're ready.
I want to address the fact that, and understandably so, because believe me, I've been just as disappointed. I've had some people sending me messages saying, hey, I'm a big leader, and people worried about the launch being too far out, and I've got a big, huge team, and I just enrolled a whole bunch of people in 24 hours. Guys, I totally get that. I can show you some numbers. We're putting in over 1,000 people every single day, on average, I should say now, over 1,000 people a day, and people are extremely excited. We can't wait to launch. Like I said, every extra day is costing us money, like I'm sure it is for you as well. We just got the request to go ahead and change the comp plan just the other day. And so, like I said, we're not going to just make some quick programming changes and put it out there. We're going to test it and retest it literally hundreds of times to make sure that everyone goes exactly where they're supposed to go. One of the things, as an example, about the value of the plan, some people I'm seeing are asking the questions, so you get all this for $30. There's so much more I haven't shown you that people are going to love the value of the product. So while you might be like I am, disappointed that we're not launching yesterday or tomorrow, what we're committed to is making sure that when people sign up, if someone passes you up, Neil said, as he said in the comp plan, every other one of your first 10 customers you pass up, well, same thing. Everyone that you bring on board, every other one of their first 10 customers they pass up, and then again, the new comp plan changes, every fifth one thereafter is getting passed up. Well, because of that, we want to make sure that there's high integrity. In other words, if someone goes out and enrolls someone they think is going to be a superstar, and then they sign up their dog for number 2 to pass up to you, well, obviously you don't want that. Then they sign up someone else they think is a superstar, and then they sign up their cat, and then they pass up to you, right? You don't want their dog and their cat. You're not going to make any money off their dog and their cat. So what we're also adding in that I haven't seen or heard of anywhere else is that if someone is passing up duds, so to speak, that quit, they've got to refill that position. Now, because we're committed not to hurt the little guy, we're not going to make someone pass up 2 sales in a row, but we're doing a lot of extra programming to make sure that when you bring somebody on board and they're enrolling people, they're passing up every other one of their first 10 and then every fifth one thereafter, and if they're passing up any duds, that they're replacing them so that you have people who are going to duplicate. That's, we've all heard the saying, the key to success in building a business is duplication, and systems are the key to duplication. We're doing a lot of programming to make sure that those systems are in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our best to communicate with you and all your early enrollment people. I'll show you something, as a matter of fact. Let me go back over to my screen here, do a screen share. I'm not going to go into the details of this, but just want to show you that we're building a lot of things behind the scenes to make it abundantly clear. Yeah, I'm going to make it bigger.
Okay, great.
Okay, so let's do this. A lot of people have been asking us these questions, and these are the kind of things that we'll have. Actually, I just created a video on this, and actually, for those of you on the call, I'll give you the website address to go see this, where we make it really clear, well, what is a free lead system member, and what is a power lead system member, and what is the affiliate? What are the differences? So one of the key things I want to show you, rather than spending a lot of time on showing you all the features here, is that what's unique and different about our program, our opportunity, is that you can give away unlimited free lead systems. And when you give away a free lead system, as Neil was showing, we have a lot of done for you professional, beautiful sales funnels. What that's going to do So again, anyone that wants to sign up as a free lead system, they're going to get sales funnels that generate unique leads for them. That's the number one need. We've been supporting this industry since 1996. We know, as I'm sure you know, that's the number one need in this industry. However, those free people, they're going to, every lead they generate, every other lead I should say that they generate, they're going to pass up to the person that introduced them. So that's going to be one of the huge reasons why someone's going to want to go from being a free lead system to a power lead system member, because when someone upgrades from free forever to a power lead system member, then they don't pass up every other lead as a power lead system member. That's huge. So again, plus all these tools that Neil was just showing you, which you haven't seen a fraction of, and we've got a lot of videos to show you these, but the ability to create unlimited lead capture pages, you don't get to do that as a free lead system person, but as a power lead system customer at $30 a month, you do. You don't get the ability to create unlimited sales pages as a free lead system, but as a power lead system member for $30 a month, you do. Unlimited email campaigns, floating capture forms. If we have the opportunity to show you that here in just a minute, this feature here alone we created several years ago. We officially call it our floating capture form, but unofficially people call it our wow feature, because I can show someone literally in 30 seconds or less how to put a form that suddenly appears on top of their website that includes a video that will grab a prospect's attention, that includes fields that you can capture. Matter of fact, let me just show you the difference. I'll show you one over here. I did a call earlier this week, and this gentleman, Rich, is an insurance agent, so he gave me his insurance site, rvginsurance.com. Within 30 seconds, I created this form, so I'm going to refresh the page here and show you what happens. Hopefully you'll see this here in real time. When I refresh the page, what will happen is, first of all, his insurance site will come up, but then on top of it will come what we call our floating capture form. And this floating capture form, think about the hundreds, I think it's close to 100 million, so I'm going to pause this. 100 million people in the home-based business industry, affiliate marketers, insurance agents, you name it, doctors, dentists, lawyers, anybody that's got a typical website. If they don't have a form that suddenly appears on top of their site where you can put whatever video you want, and you can have, let me get rid of that there, and you can have whatever text you want underneath the video, and you can capture whatever fields you want to here, which will initiate an email campaign, which will automatically put that contact in your contact management system, which can automatically send you a text message. One of the analogies I like to use is, let's say Rich is an insurance agent, which he is, right? And he sends me to his website. Well, if I'm over here on this website, is there any way, anything that's motivating me to give him my contact information? Absolutely not. If he's not capturing my contact information, can he follow up with me? We've all heard that it takes 7 to 12 exposures to a business, to a product, to an opportunity to do business. But if he's not capturing my information, there's no way to follow up with me, right? In addition, if I'm on Rich's website right now, does he know that I'm on his website right now? The analogy I like to use, and that's why our floating capture form over here is, again, clients of ours that have been using this for the last few years, they call it our wow feature, is because when someone comes to Rich's website now, they can see this form suddenly appear with whatever headline and subheadline he wants. If you can point, click, and type, you can create that headline and subheadline. You can put whatever video you want here, whatever text you want underneath, capture whatever fields you want, initiate whatever email campaign you want, all of that. And that's all, and you can have an unlimited number of these. You could put these on different web pages, different websites. So think about the people that have replicated recruiting websites for a home-based business, right? Someone goes, you send a prospect to your replicated website. Do you have any idea that they're there? Absolutely not in 99% of the cases. So that's extremely, extremely valuable. So I want to just come back over here to the page that we have and said, this floating capture form feature right here, that's well worth $30 a month. Again, to be a Power Lead System member is $30 a month, but we also have so much more. Okay, And here's the compensation that Neil talked about. I'm a visual person, so I like to see things. So for the first 10 customers, you get to keep your odd sales 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Then you pass up the even sales 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. But then you keep every 4 out of the next 5. You pass up your fifth one, like number 15 and 20. But guys, here's what I want you to get that's so unique about our opportunity. As a customer, you can, by giving away unlimited free lead systems and generating leads, a lot of those people are going to upgrade and become Power Lead System members. And what that's going to do is that's going to earn you $20 per month for everybody that shows up on your pay line. And now that customer can be passing you up every other one of their first 10 sales, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's the admin area. I did want to show some other things. You know, some of you guys have been familiar with the videos. Let me move this back down. Sorry. You know what you'll see is we will have a new template out soon after launch, where you've probably seen some of these pages, full screen pages, where if I were to refresh this page, you're not going to see the opt-in area for the first 15 seconds. Now again, we're on a delay, so I don't know how long the delay will be to show you this, but here's the uniqueness, one of many unique things that we offer. You send a prospect to a page like this, they can watch a video without seeing the opt-in box for whatever time frame you want, so that way they put their guard down. And then after whatever time frame you want, then you can have the opt-in area suddenly appear. That's going to put their guard down, get them engaged in watching your videos, getting their attention grabbed, and then once that happens, then they're going to be a lot more likely, once they suddenly see your opt-in box appear, to then give you their contact information. So it really all starts with capturing their contact information and going from there. Okay, so again, let me just show you how to do this live one time. You have the ability in your back office to create unlimited capture pages. So we can come down over here to create a complete page, and from here we have templates, and we're adding some new templates soon. If I want to pick, let's say, this template right here, I just point and click it. I can view them, and if I say, hey, I want to choose this one, I click on the choose button and I give it a name. Okay, so I can just say Google Hangout Demo. So just give it a title. Then in step 2, how long do you want to hide this opt-in box? Yes or no? If I want to hide that opt-in box, how long do I want to hide it for? Well, I want to hide it for 15 seconds. Then I get to choose in step 3 which autoresponder campaign or email campaign. And again, you can go get Aweber, GetResponse, any of those other programs. You're going to pay on average at least $30 a month with those programs, and you can be a Power Lead System customer for $30 a month and create unlimited capture pages, sales pages, the floating capture form, and on and on and on and on. Okay, so you can pick from your drop-down arrow here what autoresponder campaign you want. I can create a unique page right now and just type it in. So this feature right here, this gives you the ability literally to have unlimited website addresses that you can point to unlimited web pages. So the value of that, you can have 1,000 different web pages for unlimited business opportunities, unlimited products, targeted marketing, you name it. So I give it a title here in step 4, or select from my drop down of web pages I already have. And then where do you want people to go afterwards? Let's say I want people to go to google.com. I can type that in. You can type in your company replicated site, whatever. And we're going to skip step 6 just for the sake of time right now. And then we do integrate with Aweber, so we're going to skip that just so you can appreciate that we already do that as well. And then let me make this a little smaller here. Then editing this is really easy. You just click on this image here, the header image, to pick a different header image or upload your own image. Now usually I'm explaining this, but you can literally create these pages in 2 minutes or less. So if I want to come down here and say, hey, let me pick this image right here, this one right here at the boats. I just replace that image on the page. So you can, again, upload your own image or pick any image from our library. Click here to change the headline. So again, my computer's a little slow, so you can say your headline goes right here. You just type in whatever text you want, hit save. You can change the text in this box right here. You can change this sign up now button. We have a library of beautiful professional buttons, or you can easily create your own. So if I want to have an add to cart with a red circle around it, or let's say I want to pick the blue circle, I just change that right there. Now I've finished doing this part. Now I'm going to go edit the background. And so on the background, that's just simply the color around the page. 3 clicks, I click on the circle on the wheel, inside the box for the shade or variation that I want, and click here to save it. And now I've just changed the color, the background color on the page to be a nice red. Now I go select a video. I can upload videos from YouTube, or if I want to pick a video from our library, I'm going to do that. Click save and move to the next step. We've got a library of nice professional videos, or again, you can pick your own. If I want to use this one, money, I just pick it, scroll to the bottom, and save my changes. Oh, come on, the page is moving. And then I'm done. Okay, so now let's view that page that I just created in 2 minutes. So here comes the page. Let me pause the video here. So what did I do? Here's the header image I just picked. Here's the headline. I just changed the text to right here. Here's a huge video area. Conversion experts will tell you the larger the video, the greater your results. Here's the opt-in area that I hid for 15 seconds, and here's the add to cart button that I changed. Here's the red background I just changed. All that done, and here's the unique website address that I just created, Hangout dot, and then my domain name. Did that all in a couple minutes, just showing you. So Neil, I know I spent a lot of time on that, but again, what I want people to really understand here is that you can create unlimited lead capture pages with our system, unlimited sales pages. Sales pages are over here. Unlimited email campaigns. We could, ad tracking. We could go on and on. Ad tracking. Sorry, over here. All kinds of promotional tools. We're going to be launching. Adding in all kinds of banners for the Power Lead system. If you want to pick a 250 by 250 banner, you'll just see that we've got all kinds of tools to make it really easy for you to share and show the power of the Power Lead system. And last but not least, as someone had said earlier in the Hangout, we've got all kinds of help. We've got all kinds of instructional videos on each of these pages, as well as in the help section. So Neil, back to you.
Point out. Yeah, I just wanted to point out too. Yeah, you did go through that fast, but that's okay. I'll be doing trainings every week, so people can come and ask questions. I'll be going through different things like that, very slow, very methodically, in addition to the videos. So nobody's not going to know how to do something. If anybody's watching this and they feel overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to learn how to do this, or I'm not going to be able to do this, don't think that way, because you absolutely will. As you can see, all it is point and click, right? So having someone show you how to do it and doing it yourself once or twice, not only will you become an expert at it, but you'll have a lot of fun doing it, and you'll start to get really creative on what you can actually do. So that's going to be very exciting. So, Michael, was there anything else that we needed to cover? Maybe when our next hangout will be. We're going to schedule it. I'm assuming we're going to do it next week.
Absolutely, we're going to keep the momentum going. I'm just going to share the private training area that Neil was talking about. There's an extensive private training area, 65 videos in YouTube, a whole huge list of solo ad vendors. So you're going to get live training from Neil on this every single week once we go live. And between now and then, we're going to be sending you videos like the video that I just created today, showing you, okay, hey, what's the difference between the free lead system members versus a Power Lead system member versus an affiliate? How much can I earn, etc. So there will be some additional training. We're going to do training not only for even the free members, but even your prospects. But in addition to that, we're going to have unique training for people that are affiliates. So we're going to have a lot more value there. So I think that's a key thing. How about, do you want to see if there's any specific questions, Neil, that people have typed in that people might want to have addressed?
I think we pretty much covered what I'm reading here. Let me refresh here. So no, I think we're good. So Michael, I tell you what, let's get another Hangout scheduled for next week. And I just want to thank everybody for being here. Michael, great job on the system. I know we didn't show them as much as we could, but that will come. So we just wanted to give everybody that's watching here today and that's going to be watching this an idea of what the Powered Lead System is all about, how it's going to tremendously help you build whatever business that you're trying to build. We're going to give you the tools to be able to do that. We're going to give you the training to be able to do that. And that's what we're going to be. We're going to be a big, big help to you and everybody else in the home-based business arena. So get excited. All right, Michael, any last words?
Yes, I would like to say, we've been doing custom systems since 1999. And Neil, as I mentioned in the very beginning, for those of you that missed it, has built 4 custom systems with us.
Michael, can you bring your screen back up so they can see you?
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Neil. So for those of you that missed it at the very beginning of the call, we've worked with many different company owners. We've worked with top leaders in the home-based business industry. Neil has built more custom systems with us. He's built 4. Actually, this is the 5th one than any other client of ours, and has paid tremendous attention to detail. When he first came out with the system in 2005 that we built for Global Resorts Network, our system was a fraction of what we have now, and he built it to a lot of subscribers because he did live weekly training. So I know the training is really key, people fully understanding the unique value of our features, how to use them very easily. And so we not only will record those trainings and put them in the online training area, but we'll be doing them live for your prospects. So we'll have training a lot shorter than this, of course, on a specific feature or 2 for your prospects. And then there'll be a button on the Google Hangout page. The page that you're seeing now, let me mention this, plshangout.com, you'll have your own version of this page. So when we go live, there'll be a button, as you see underneath, that says Start Your Free Trial. You can send your prospects to your unique website address. So you won't be sending them to plshangout.com. We're just doing that now before we're live, but you'll have your own unique website address to a Hangout page. We'll change the code inside the Hangout page so that as we do these live trainings, those will be recorded automatically. And so all you'll need to do is send someone to that page that looks just like this, and they can click on the Start Free Trial button and sign immediately underneath you. They can click on the FAQ questions answered. They can click on the accelerated leverage and watch the video about the compensation plan, look at the chart, etc. So we're absolutely committed to providing a lot of done-for-you sales funnels, and I'm sure you're going to see why we put millions of dollars since 1999 into building this system. It's only going to get better. We want your input. And by the way, some of you have asked about the $150 product. We anticipate that launching in October. So we've got a lot of great ideas for that, but we'd love your input on what else can we add, because we're going to make that so amazing that if you like $20 commission checks out of 30, think about this, guys. Once you've got your first 10 customers, what are you getting? You're getting, 4 out of every 5 new customers. After that, you're getting 20 out of the $30. You're getting almost 67% commission. What networking opportunity offers you that? So you're going to get 67% commission on getting a new customer. We're going to do a lot to make sure they stay as a customer for a long time. Plus, they're then going to refer you 5 of their first 10 customers, earning you additional $20 checks, plus 1 out of every 5 from there. In addition to that, though, when we come out with a $150 product, you have the opportunity to earn 5 times the $20 commissions or $100 commission checks on every customer using that. So guys, get excited. We appreciate you. Sorry for starting late at the beginning. We now recognize we just put the code in the wrong page. That won't happen next time. And let us know how to best support you. We'll be staying in touch with your customers as well. So God bless you.
Good night, everyone. Thanks. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.